So this is going to be a reading for Pisces, and this morning while getting this morning thing, I was told to do a reading for Pisces, and as I was pulling these stones, I was drawn to pull the black obsidian, which can be pretty honest, we'll say that. And I instinctively was feeling like someone is dealing with some sort of heartbreak, like a very intense loss. So if that's you, just, and recognize that it is temporary, right? So I'm gonna move these out of the way, and I am speaking pretty softly, just because this building's pretty thin walls, and it's still kind of early. So let's see what's gonna come through right here. I'm hearing the name Angela, and I'm also seeing the name Alina and Alice. Something about the step go, or to stop and go. So it's funny because when I'm recording it in this viewer, it doesn't look as crispy as it does when I'm editing, so it actually doesn't look that bad. I know that. I trust that now. So this is about working on something that you already know, and I'm seeing someone ripping everything up, like in their home. Maybe it's because of aggression or just anger, and you're crying. It's almost like going through a separation with someone. And so what's being brought up in this card is the hammer specifically. So it's about forcing yourself to do something that occupies your mind. And what is your strength this month? This is for Pisces again. Your strength is the love that you provide. You probably are an important figure in the lives of many, and it looks like I'm seeing someone standing on like a tiered platform, similar to when you receive a diploma and you're standing in the center. So you're someone people look to, and you don't want them to know what's happening with this fall of some sort, with this separation, or I don't know what's causing it. Let's see what has caused whatever this it's a separation of some sort. Okay, some sort of deception of a friendship, because this was the first card that I actually saw. So you're out, someone maybe you saw, because what's happening in these cards is that someone's watching something happen. You might have seen something happen that you shouldn't have seen, or that you weren't preparing to see, and it was related to a unity that you had with a group. So it's almost like it could be a relationship, it could be like friends who betrayed you in some way, or it's not even betrayal really, it's just that it looks like for someone directly, this is about someone who did not have the support of the people around them that they would have expected to support them, right? And there's you're being humbled. You're being humbled in a way. As you walk away, you know, and this is someone who's a protector of yours. There's a female figure, and they're showing up as the Empress. They're a protector of yours, and they're basically wanting you to know that they're here. And you might not think that this person has your back, but they do. It seems like it's a family member. And if you see in this card, this person is wearing a red robe and red shoes. And, you know, red symbolizes the root, right? So it's like through this loss, and you're sitting with the moon. Like, you can't even face the moon. So you're not even facing this loss. You're just trying to walk through it. You're walking back. You're walking through it. So you're feeling it, but you're not confronting it because it's not facing you. If we're going to pull a card in front of this person. We're going to see what it is you're walking towards. Okay. So you're walking towards the devil, and you have what's being highlighted here is the rose quartz was rolling as I was pulling this, so it's like you're brushing aside yourself, the love that you have for yourself, because that's what the meaning of rose quartz is, right? So, and in your left hand, you're holding something. I don't know what it is, but I'm getting this from this card. You're carrying something, and you're trying to hide it. No one knows what this is, but this is what you're going towards. Or you use it as a protective measure, which is why the rose quartz is probably next to the obsidian. Let's bring this back. So how should they handle this? How should you handle this devil energy? Okay. Through the star card. You're gonna need to ground yourself in any sort of meditative practice. And that can look very differently for many people. There's some sort of catharsis that this is a character trait of the person's energy that I'm feeling. It's almost like something that you do to pass the time, the same way that people watch TV, or the same people that Same way that people play video games. Like, it's just, it's a time filler, and it's not to say that watching TV and video games is all bad, but it's a crutch. There's something that you're using as a crutch. And so what is being highlighted is the fact that you could instead use this opportunity to connect to some sort of mythical or mystical. You're able to unlock some sort of spiritual reminder, like you can be connected to things that seem magical again, in a way. It's kind of like when you have experiences in life that reconnect you to faith in some way, whatever that looks like to you. So instead of walking towards this devil, you should probably use whatever it is that you're holding, whatever you're holding on to that I was talking about in his hand, and try to unwrap or unravel what it is that's happening. I need a sip of this. And I love when this happens, and the candles, the flames are just going like out of nowhere. There's no reason, there's no wind, it's completely stagnant in here. So something is coming, and maybe it would be helpful to go on a short trip. And this came up in the Scorpio reading about going west. I don't know what that was related to, but there's this, it's like you'll feel refreshed if you're able to go to a new place, and you'll have like this spark of creativity. You'll just be completely restored, because right now you're locked. It's like you've been in a cell. You've been stuck in this, I'm seeing like a sandbox. You've been stuck in like a sandbox. That's a cool image. It's some cool imagery. So, and it's gonna make you feel like a child in a way. So try to find a place that you can go to, and it doesn't have to cost a lot, you know. It can just be a town that's like a couple hours away. Just go for a short day trip, and try to see the world with like a freshness, you know. And you're wanting to know how to handle this, because right now you're saying like, okay, that sounds great, but right now I'm really upset and I'm feeling really almost angry. You're saying, so what do I do right now? And right now you need to write down, this is it. Okay, you have swords. Swords are communication. You have a page. A page is like a youthful energy. You can even talk out loud or record yourself talking about whatever it is that a new goal or a new set of desires. This is a time to create a new plan. With the Judgment underneath. So this is your calling to create a new plan. You have to create a new plan. That's why this is happening. And whatever this heavy devil energy is, whoever it is that has made you just feel this loss of some sort, like, just know that it's allowing you to walk into a new life in some way. With the Fool, come on, new beginnings, right there. So Pisces, that's your reading. That's cake. All right. Blessings.